see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. We have the world in our sight, and I know together we'll be alright. Can you see forever we will go?
How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are live now in Bloxburg. Neighborhood code is Birdman Playz _RBLX. So you are now able to join in the neighborhood. Again, that's neighborhood code Birdman Playz _RBLX. And the elf will be spawning in 26 minutes 40 seconds from now. Maybe a bit earlier or later, depending on how far ahead the stream is for you. Just gonna set this so we have some good weather going on. So yeah. Okay, so we are now live in Bloxburg. I have a poll going on as well. Do you think the elf will be hiding in the mountains again today? Yes or no? Have your say in the poll now. Also, make sure to join in now. Neighborhood code is Birdman Playz _RBLX. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already, as it supports me big time. And stay in tune with the stream. We're gonna go see the elf right now. So I'm trying to remember which. I think this is the quicker route, or is it that one? Is it that way? I'm not sure. I think they're actually I think down there's a bit quicker. That's all right. We're already on. We're already halfway there. Alright, so if we go to Meme Camp, I go all the way down this road right here. The elf is hiding under this tree here. And actually took a cookie for once. It's like the first time in like ages an elf actually takes a cookie. Which is weird because before the whole elf hunt was based off of giving the secret hidden elf a cookie. And now it's rare to give the elf a cookie, so times have changed in the game. Times have changed. So you can join in now. Neighborhood code is Birdman Playz _RBLX. Make sure to share the stream as well as give it a like, subscribe if you have not already. Join me in Bloxburg. My neighborhood code is a Birdman Playz _RBLX. Sorry. So right now we're just waiting when the regulars start to join in. We'll try and see what we can do. So yeah, so make sure to have your say in the poll now. Do you think the elf will be hiding in the mountains again today? So the mountains include everything, every area. So right now the elf is hiding at Peak Camp. So Peak Camp is this. It's not as big, but so we have lovely lumber. And not too far away we have a pier. Oh my god, I don't like how the fact that when you're loading in. Okay, we kind of have some stuff loaded in though. Okay, that's good. So the mountains is basically this whole section here. So it can go from anywhere from there, continue on this way, the mountain, everything there, as well as Peak Camp. You can see the tents right over there. So that, and of course the rest of the whole mountain. That's basically what that pole covers. Is it going to be hiding there, or is it going to be hiding somewhere else? Also, I think this will be the last elf I'll be covering for a while, because I'm not going live tomorrow. I possibly am not going live Friday, not sure. Either way, we're going to try to have some fun here today with this elf, which will spawn in 20 minutes from now. And right now we are just waiting for the elf to spawn. "19 minutes left until the next elf spawns." so we go here. Now, the elf is also seeming to be staying at the same time, which is also good. But I will admit, though, it is kind of nice sometimes when the elf starts spawn just a bit later. But I think, at the same time, like, this time is good. It's like before family arrives, so then it's like I'm not like leaving them on live, so that's a good part. How about the elf spawning at 5 o'clock my time? So right now we are just waiting for the elf to spawn. You can join in. Neighborhood code is Birdman Playz _RBLX. But yes, right now we are just waiting and waiting and waiting. But the elf will be spawning in 16 minutes. So we're not going to be waiting that long. As we wait, I didn't realize at first that that was like part of the game. That was already in the game. This truck here. So at first, well, like at first I thought it was someone's car or truck. Like yesterday when we first came down here, and I was like, why did someone leave their truck parked right there? And then when people left, I was like, okay, the truck is still parked there. Why is no one claiming that truck? Turns out it was part of the game. And then today I was like, wait, there's no one in my neighborhood. Why is this truck still here? As you can see, I'm clicking it. You guys can hear it too. I'm clicking it. It's not my truck. I thought the plows spawned near the bus stops. There's no bus stop anywhere near here. I think it. Oh, okay, yeah, there is. It's just well hidden down this way. Some people are like, we need to get like a bus state, like an actual bus. But then it's like, well, sure, but it'd be so heavy on the system. So is there actually just one Peak Mountain? I think there's actually only one bus stop in the mountain. I'm actually surprised about that. I thought there would have been a spot or two more. Also, these ones here, they do have the sign, but not the ones you can get in build mode. There's no sign, there's no like light in there, which I find is too bad because it makes it look more realistic when you have that little light in there. Okay, I keep messing up because here, yeah, okay, so let's go with this one here. Because I think this is the quicker way because Bloxy Acres is right. Yeah. Interloop Highway. I still don't know if it's quicker or if it just looks quicker. There's a shortcut here. Where's this lead? I'm still trying to figure out this map, so. Okay, yeah. It might be a bit quicker actually. Might be a bit, not fully, but a bit quicker. Going the wrong way. And we're back at Birdman Park. So right now I have a poll going on. Do you think the elf will be hiding in the mountains again today? Yes or no? Have your say in the poll now. Also, you can join me in my neighborhood. The code is birdmanplays_RBLX. As well as make sure to like the stream if you have not already, and also subscribe. It supports me big time. And so I do have the Birdman Park plots if you are a viewer from last year as well. I've had my Birdman Park plot for, I think this will be the 3rd year in a row I do have the Birdman Park, but this is the 2nd year that it's like this. The ice rink was just added recently. The basketball court wasn't there before. Most of the stuff here was never here before. There was 2 big buildings on this part of the plot. That's where my mood station was, and then there was the 2, like, I think that little tiny building right there, I was covered up at the events tab. So this little part of the building right over here that I'll always go to right here. This is part of the original Birdman Park. So the original Birdman Park, there's 2 buildings here. One was like a big kitchen and a storage room that was put there just temporarily, but before it was 2 big buildings. And Birdman Square, which is pretty much at the center front of the park now. I just like to call it Birdman Park because it just, I don't know, it just sounds right. So here, just what I like to call Birdman Square. So Birdman Square used to be right over there where the parking lot is. Oh. Shelly spawned right there. Hey. So like I was saying, so Birdman Square used to be over there where the parking lot was, the basketball court. That used to be all, this here used to be there. Got some more people joining in. Welcome, welcome. So it used to be right there, and then I was like, I need to make this a lot better. So what did I do? I made it better. So I added in, I moved this all here, and then I made that little parking lot there. I didn't put too many parking spots, knowing that not everybody's going to be using their cars, since a lot of them are just going to try to get a ride with me in the limo, which is alright. So then I was like, so during the elf hunt when there's nothing to do or we're waiting, and I'm like, oh, let's just go early, like start the stream early, whatever. We could go here or soccer or whatever, and even during any other stream, just hanging out with fans, we can just load in or waiting for the update to arrive. Like I don't do it too often, but when I do, I'll stream like the update. I'll start like, I don't know, maybe let's say they say the update's gonna come at this time here. Well, then I'll go live a bit sooner, and we just hang out. So stuff like that I will do. So make sure to join in now. Neighborhood code is birdmanplays_RBLX. Got some people joining. So everything here is just gated off because I just don't want to have like people everywhere. It's like don't, because then people will think I'm there and I'm actually over there. Because sometimes what they'll do is they'll put the stream on, but depending if they have two monitors. If they only have one monitor, they'll put my stream on, so they can listen to me talking, but still be able to play. And over here too, this here is just to this part of the gate here. There's two gates, and it's just so people won't cheat and try to get back into the game after they're out of that challenge. Because I'll do like the color game challenge, I call it, where I'll have Streamlabs spin the wheel. So this wheel here, I'll spin it, and then whichever color it lands on, it's like, okay, it was on blue, so like blue's out. It was a fun game, and like everybody's like enjoying it. So something I always keep, unless it's like not popular at all or not possible anymore. Because over here, where it's now a mood station, this mood station here used to be what we called target tower. So there's a big target on the top floor. I think I made like 5 stories tall, just to have like a easier odds of getting on the target. And because before this plot here is still in the same spot, corner plot of Bloxy Acres. I do like Bloxy Acres. Bloxy Acres has always been my go-to plot. So when the mountain used to be right there, and the hang gliders were high enough, because they're like real high up in the mountain before. Not saying that they're not now. It's just that now I think they're about there. So by the time they land, you're nowhere near the plot. So I was like, okay, well that's not gonna work anymore. So I basically just put this piece in instead, and it seems to be working fine. We've got the showers here, so if you guys got to boost your moods, you can do it here, and then this is just my little spot to boost moods. But yeah, sometimes I'll just be lazy. So make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. It supports me big time, as well as join us in Bloxburg. Neighborhood code is Birdman Playz _RBLX. As well as answer the poll. Do you think the elf will be hiding in the mountains again today? Yes or no? Have your say in now. I find it so funny though. There's people that will come in like sometimes later on that were there last year too, and they're like, "Do you remember me?" Usually I do. Like I usually have a pretty good memory for that, but sometimes like, especially like if you change your outfit, character, or like name, I'll have no clue. So when people expect me to remember you guys, it's like, unless he came in and joined me randomly and I just didn't notice or forgot, which doesn't happen often. Like I usually remember when I'm in my neighborhood and people join me. Unless I was like, no, I don't think so. But I usually do like if you guys explain enough, like, oh well, it was that elf hunt there, or I found that it was that item it takes, or oh I was the one that had that big mall, or whatever, when you're touring plots before the elf spawned. Then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, now I remember you. So a lot of times it's not the fact that I don't want to forget. It's just I'm not in Bloxburg enough to remember everyone that's always in there 24/7 because I gotta sleep. Poor Shelly. Poor Shelly. It's just, I don't know, there's something wrong with Roblox on her end. Hello to Leo Bingham. Three votes on the poll. No. Now, 2 yes, 1 no. which is very possible considering the fact that the elf has already been in the mountains 3 days. Is it 3 days in a row now, or is it only 2? I don't remember. Anyways, we are gonna go to the elf now. Hopefully, Shelly can get back in. So we are gonna go to the elf now and wait there, as it's gonna spawn in 2 minutes. So let's hope this way is a bit quicker to get there. I brought out my very fast car. Hopefully that will give us an advantage of getting there quicker. So the elf will be spawning in 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Oops, no, don't need that now. Joining soon, sounds good. Yeah, alright, so the tunnel's right there. So yeah, I don't know if this is quicker or what. Probably have to time it, I don't know. You should just time places sometimes, just to see how quickly you can get from certain areas of the map. That'd be a stream. I'll keep that in mind. Never know, maybe eventually I'll be like, alright guys, let's just do something stupid, I don't know, I'm not saying it's stupid, just the weirdest thing I can think of for a stream idea. So the elf is right there. You still have 1 minute, 31 seconds to get it before you... I don't think there's no penalty now for being late to get it. I'm not sure. But yeah, so make sure to like the stream if you have not already. Answer the poll, as well as subscribe, as it supports me big time. As well as joining me in my neighborhood if you can. The code is Birdman Playz _RBLX. And right now we are just waiting for the elf that will be spawning in 1 minute from now. So in exactly 1 minute now, the elf should be spawning. It is nice to have the accurate countdown now. And if you go here, 45 seconds, 45 seconds. But yeah, so make sure to hit that like button, answer the poll, subscribe if you have not already, and join me in my neighborhood. The code is Birdman Playz _RBLX. 20 seconds now. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gone. Alright, the elf has now spawned, so let's go find it. So I don't know, you guys are saying it could possibly be in the mountains again, but I'm not sure, just because the fact it's been there for 3 days in a row. But I could be wrong, sometimes it could be there a lot. But for me, I'm guessing it has not been at the beach yet. So I... What? Yeah, so my guess, it could be at the beach. No, not near there. Can I jump off here? Yeah, I can. Okay, that's different. Usually they don't. Usually the cars don't do that in game. I'll make my... Oh, it's already high. Alright. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Okay, that's weird. Never seen that happen before in Bloxburg. Usually the card just stays right like that. Never seen that before. That's crazy. Oh, man. Oh, there's a opening. There we go. Alright, right side of the road. Alright, so let's look along the beach because I don't know, just something tells me it's gonna be around the beach today. Since today is finally gonna be at the top of the lighthouse. I don't think so. I'm not getting any notification yet. No, I don't think it is. Alright. Right, I'm seeing some more people join in. Welcome everyone, and also make sure to join in as well, as we are currently looking for the hidden secret elf. Currently on the coast just to see if it's here. As like I said, I just have a feeling it could be. It might eventually be. Watch it be a stream. Watch it be an elf. I'm unable to stream. It's gonna be the one that's at the beach. It'll be the only one of this year that'll be at the beach. It's been found. It's in the tunnel at the park. Tunnel at the park. This is the only tunnel I know. Oh, right there. Oh, come on. Alright, so the elf has been found right there. So we will end this poll. And to people who did say in the poll it could be in the mountain, it is a very good guess because it has been in the mountain for the past couple days. So it was a really good guess. Now for what it could need. Alright, so now we found the elf, and now we need to find what it wants. At least it's a happy elf, so if we mess up, it won't get mad at us. Nice try, but that's not my special something. Watch it take a specific chalk. I remember that one. So it took a specific chocolate, not just any chocolate. It was a specific. Oh, that's fun, but not the thingy I need. It's gotta be. It's gotta be one of the chalk colors. Close, but not the right thingamabob. Does that mean we're actually getting closer, or is it just telling us to be hopeful? Close, but not the right. Okay, so it's set for that pass too. How about the blue chalk? Okay, so it's still saying that. What else could it take? Also, I'm scared. I don't want my vehicle to be towed. There's no place to park it, right? Nearest space to park it's up there. Let's just... Oh my god, it's actually that slow? No way it was that slow before. There's no way that was that slow before. No, I just didn't want the town to confiscate my car. Is there never gonna be anything here, or is it just a work in progress? I'm gonna hope this is a work in progress and there's actually gonna be something there. Why am I going this way? The elf is this way. Also, make sure to join in now. Neighborhood code is Birdman Playz _RBLX. It's a candy cane? Dude, you went to someone else, didn't you? Of course we cannot get it there. Alright. To Birdman Park. Alright, so it takes a candy cane, from what I've been told. So we are going to go get a candy cane and try that out. I'll have some candy canes at my plot if anybody needs any. Or you can just come to the fridge too. Is that gonna take a quick meal? I'm surprised. There's actually no candy cane. What? Find them. I think the candy cane you can get in town. Slowest it's ever been. Alright, so the elf takes a candy cane, so we're gonna got the candy cane. And we're gonna go check to see if that's what it needs. You ran a red light, dude. Just oh yeah, there's a bridge there. I should have gone around, because this is gonna take forever. He might be there before me. Oh. Actually, no, I'll be there before him. The elf joyfully accepts the offering and gives you 250 tickets. I wish it was still the money, because the money was nice. Well, I actually need money. The tickets come and go. The tickets, they're not... Nothing really happens with the tickets. I don't know, I just... feel like money instead would be better. So yeah, make sure now, if you haven't already, the code is Birdman_Playz_RBLX, as well as like the stream and subscribe. Everything supports me very big. So, I'll unfortunately not be able to go live tomorrow due to appointments. But I will be going live Friday. Or I think Friday for sure. If not, I will be going live Saturday. But then again, I will not be able to go live Sunday, unfortunately. Yeah, so the elf is at the little playground. You can get, and it takes a candy cane. And you can get that candy cane at Tom's Tree Lot or any of the like in-town vendors. So that's what it will take, is a candy cane. Again, you can find it. You can find the elf in the playground in the playset tunnel. And you can get that candy cane at Tom's Tree Lot or at like any of the vendors. I don't remember. I know it used to, but I don't know anymore if you can get the candy canes and other treats of that sort at the sledding hut. That I'm not too sure of. But I do know for sure you can get it at any of the vendors in town. Very easy and obviously the place to go. So the office right there, playground, and yeah. Just gonna get my vehicle before it gets towed. I don't want it to get towed. And now to slow ride back to my plot as we go to close out. Actually, I can just do this and I'll get both my vehicles back when I get to my plot. So today was quite an easy one, I will say. That was quite an easy one. Found mostly very quickly, and the item was found mostly fairly quickly. I do still have to say though, oops. I still have to say though that the one at Peak Camp, that one there was the quickest one to find what it needed. I was just like, let's just take a hot dog. And it took a hot dog. So yeah, so that'll be it for today's live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I'm Birdman Playz saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.